Hi everybody, welcome very much to game number 2 out of a best of 5. This is the Silver League elimination stage, round 8, and we have in the color teal playing as the Knights Templar, it's Mokomi, and on the color red playing as the House of Lancaster is SortOf, leading the series 1-0, and we are on Sacred Grove with a good amount of deer, but always one deer pack on the front line. Actually, this spawn was a bit different. The deer packs usually spawn more like further away. Here they kinda spawn close to each other, only separated by the wood line. Thank you for watching, by the way. Remember to use the links in the description if you're watching on YouTube to support the tournament organizers EGC TV. And we have a great matchup here. The most recent added civilizations to Age of Empires 4, House of Lancaster, and the Knights Templar came into the game in the DLC, very recent, the most recent DLC, Knights of Crosses and Roses, and they are pretty cool civilizations, very fun to play with, very fun to watch, very strong on their own. House of Lancaster still causes some problems in the community because sometimes it feels very, very powerful and their mechanics are very passive and they don't appeal for a more active gameplay, but sometimes the players do different strategies where they are a bit more aggressive, and because they have a good economy that actually allows them to continue to be more aggressive and give more flexibility to their choices. Mokomi going with the Kingdom of France as the age up for the Knights Templar. Military units that produce 15% faster and cost 5% less gold, and then he'll be able to produce the Chevalier Confrère, a special unit for cavalry unit for the Knights Templar. It's going to be the Abbey of Kings for SortOf. So no Lancaster Castle to protect the gold and the berries. Instead, he'll be able to train, not summon, the Lancaster Lords. He can build up to 4, the first one will be free, and they boost the nearby, including themselves, units, HP by 5%. So in total, with 4 of them around, you can boost everybody's HP by 20%. First Pilgrim, that was a quick Pilgrim for Mokomi. Around 4 minutes, generating that sweet gold, 112. These are the closest, safest sacred site. I like that. Oh yeah, I thought it was a second TC, but no, it's just a manner for SortOf, the classical play, the mechanic for SortOf, for House of Lancaster. Spearman, Lord of Lancaster, where are you going, Lord? Wait, where is he going, literally? He's going for the sacred site to stop the pilgrims? Yes, it is. That actually can be a good play because Mokomi already got into his second pilgrim. But there you go, 224 gold right there for Mokomi. That's great. No professional scouts from this. Yeah, I think we're not going to see professional scouts in here as well. It's the second Lord of Lancaster, which will be patrolling the sacred site down to the west. And the only sacred site now available for Mokomi before he defends is the middle one. Ooh, Lord of Lancaster fighting there. The one villager went down. Mokomi got away with the Chevalier Confrère. You can see it on the floor right there. He might got the second villager there. Lord of Lancaster being challenged by Chevalier and archers. It goes down. Not a good start for SortOf, not at all. Spearman. And now Lord of Lancaster coming in as well. Plus 4 HP because of one of the Lord of Lancaster over there for the Spearman. It will not be enough to handle with those archers. Villager shooting at the units of Mokomi and gets down. But wait, I know SortOf killed 2, but it was pilgrims, not villagers. Because SortOf is still 2 vills ahead, now 3 vills ahead. But Mokomi doing a good job, killing a lot of villagers there. It's because of the age up mechanic and pilgrim mechanic. When you age up, you lose 3 villagers. When you build the 2 pilgrim technologies, you lose 1 villager for the 2 of them, not each time. Good army composition from Mokomi. Pilgrims go to the other side, though. 130 gold, that's the max. They can produce 260 gold for Mokomi bank account. SortOf going Spearman, Yeoman, Lord of Lancaster. Actually, Yeoman with more HP really help versus Thieves that can do a lot of archers as well. Wait, that's a villager of Mokomi. They're going for the deer right there. That's a bit risky. SortOf does not have a fast army. Mokomi is the one raiding. So SortOf will be the one stuck into his base, trying to defend. No access to gold. We have 3 manners only. Blacksmith for SortOf, but no gold for the upgrades. Lancaster stuck in the base. Because there is no Lancaster castle, the manners don't shoot the arrow slits. They just produce resources. Speaking of which, income per minute, more food for SortOf, more wood for SortOf, but more gold for Mokomi. And Mokomi is already getting the blacksmith upgrades, +1 range attack. That will kind of bypass the boost of HP. Also only 2 Lord of Lancasters, so not the full buff here. +7 for the humans, +9 for the spearmen. Ooh, nice mini sandwich here. Spearmen being targeted by the archers. And the Chevalier going into the yeoman. They almost attack the lords, but now they're into the ranged units again. Spearman numbers going down. But I think it's still a healthy army for SortOf. It keeps it rolling. Archer numbers now going down for Mokomi here on the front line. The extra HP is playing a role actually here for SortOf. Chevalier charge in. They take down some spearmen, but the human are killing all the archers. That's a great play from SortOf. And he wins the fight. No way, all the Chevalier went down for Mokomi. The Lord of Lancaster, paying dividends. Boosting everybody. Lumber camp upgrade. Lumber preservation. Double broad axe, I mean, coming through. More manners available. But still Mokomi with a good military lead in comparison, but he does not have the extra HP that SortOf has. 800 food, almost 900 food per minute for Mokomi. He's now not ahead on the gold anymore. He's not ahead on the wood, but he's ahead on the food. Production, double archer range, only one stable. Up to 6 Chevalier. He needs a stronger front line, I believe. +1 ranged attack. Wait, so he switched to +1 range defense before. SortOf still no blacksmith upgrades. Mokomi thinking about Castle Age or just miss macroing? He's nobody on gold. But now he'll not... I know Chevalier cost gold, not much, but they do. Oh, I have to switch vision, sorry. 76 gold. Still a good amount of gold, totally. Scout goes down for SortOf, no vision. He also lost his scout in the previous game. He immediately queues a scout from the town center. Immediately. That's it. That's how you do it. Mokomi massing a great amount of archers, up to 18 with all the upgrades. SortOf now getting the blacksmith upgrades. So the fights will be even better for him in the future. Mokomi here. Into the economy of SortOf. Great raid of Mokomi, but he finds no damage. SortOf also 6 villagers ahead with passive income in the form of manners. Once Mokomi loses the scout, immediately queues his new one as well. Mokomi wants Castle Age, he really wants it. And he kinda needs it, I think. But SortOf then will be able to go castle very quickly as well afterwards. Oh, that's a big raid for SortOf. Mokomi sees it now. SortOf sees only the archers and 1 Chevalier. This could be a good opportunity for Mokomi to raid back. Now the Chevalier are coming back. Are they going to help? Actually, I don't know. Okay, there you go. Castle Age from Mokomi. Republic of Genoa. Pilgrims generate 30% more gold. And he can build the Genoa's crossbow to snipe the Lancaster Lords, to get the HP boost away of the army of SortOf. I mean, the crossbows are very good in itself, but I think Heavy Spearman perhaps was the choice here to resist the damage of the Yeoman, because the crossbows will be sniped. No, we're gonna see just Templar Brothers. Maybe it was just for the Pilgrim buff. Mokomi's on the deer here. Wait, he's sort of going there. No, sort of just denies more pilgrims. Mokomi has a lot of gold to work with. He's upgrading the archers. He's making Templar Brothers. They are very food heavy though. They cost 120 food, 133 gold. They cost more gold than they cost food. Uh-oh. That's awful. Sort of finds the economy of Mokomi that was on the deer. Yeomen are chasing. It doesn't look good, y'all. It does not look good. "11 villager kills, plus pilgrims, of course. It's a 15 villager lead for SortOf anyway, plus passive income from manors. 7 manors, he now has 8. He's almost at full capacity on his economy. Chevalier Confrere from Mokomi. Feudal Age still, right? Yeah. They were diving into the Yeomans, but they got repelled by the Spearman. 4 Lords, so that's the maximum HP buff. Plus 15 for Yeoman, plus 19 for Spearman, and Billman is also here, dropping the armor of the units that the Spearman hit. 1 Lord goes down. Spearman standing their ground. The Yeomen are having so much value here. Mokomi also got textiles. Does that apply to pilgrims? This is a very good fight for Mokomi. He cleans the whole army of SortOf. The Yeomen evacuate. Mokomi sees them? I don't think so. Mokomi is being harassed on the pilgrims. It was a great fight. The Templar Brothers really helped out. And also the men-at-arms that were right there. Bro, I never seen Chevalier Hospitalier in Pro Play, I believe. The White Tower for SortOf. That will protect 2 golds. And will spawn 3 Earl's Guards. Yeah, it's really about that resource protection. Templar Brother plus Chevalier. Going around also with the HP buff, but only plus 4. Oh, they find the Aja, but it's too late. It's already done. They might die here, actually. All the cavalry. I think one Chevalier goes down. And remember that the Earl Guards can shoot knives. Not shoot, throw. Oh, was that a raid here? Oh, I think so. Sort of. Oh, Mokomi's on 29 villagers. He's going for a second TC on an exposed location. He's 25 villagers behind. That's insane at 17 minutes into the game. Pilgrims generating now. Wait, didn't Genoise, Genova Republic. Pilgrim generate 30% more gold, no? Okay, a lot of the human went down here for the TC of Mokomi. That was really good. Plus 2 ranged attack coming in as well. Now SortOf his castle getting all the upgrades too. And Seeker Nice Shot will be a difference maker as well. SortOf maybe wants to drop some keeps. He's going heavily on the stone. He already has all the manors. And Imperial Lich can get Scootage to generate gold from the manors as well. 60 food per minute and 45 wood per minute. Plus 9. Plus no, times 9. Templar brother! Survive, brother! Mokomi stopped doing those units. He's now going for men-at-arms and crossbows. Versus Spearman and Yeoman. Yeah, that could work totally. Maybe men-at-arm archer? Yeah, Mokomi also wants to go for some relics, maybe for some fortresses to buff the Pilgrim gold generation. 112. I'm sure it's an error. I'm sure because they should be providing 30% more gold. And they are not. I think just a UI error, a UI bug. Yeah, and SortOf is ahead, even in the composition, I believe. 21 Yeoman, 17 Spearmen, and 4 Earl Guards. So he's making the Earl Guard as well. Maybe it was a misclick. Versus 11 men at arms, 12 archers, and 5 crossbows. Yeah, not enough crossbows there to do a difference, I believe. For Mokomi, he needs more. He has now 7. Second TC as well for Mokomi, though. So he's recovering nicely. That will be key to the victory. Knight Templars really enjoy second TC strategies. But there is also a second town center for SortOf. So Mokomi will not keep getting closer on the economical count. The distance will be staying the same. He's grabbing relics though, SortOf as well. Grab the relic himself. Over there, here we go. There is a relic right there in the base of Mokomi. And that's a second relic for SortOf. And here, third relic for SortOf, but the Man at Arms is there. Will the Man at Arms do its job? Very beautiful, using the teal colors on that white mantle. Oh. Oh, it got deleted. You shouldn't be able to delete units inside the low range. That's very annoying. SortOf should get rewarded. I mean, yes, he killed a Man at Arms, but he should have got rewarded. He should have, like, getting that conversion. That's a cool reward, you know? SortOf pushing through with 30 more military units. And they are all HP buffed because of the Lords of Lancasters. Earl's Guard with plus 33 HP, that's insane. Monastery goes down. Mokomi no access to relics. SortOf could steal the relic here. And he's already grabbed the third relic. Mokomi grabbed the second, he's not bringing it back home. Mokomi comes back to challenge SortOf. He doesn't have vision, he sees another army, he pulls back. Synchronized shot now being researched. The advantage of SortOf keeps skyrocketing and is now 35 military units ahead. That's insane. And he can't muster the nobles and whatever because he doesn't have Lancaster Castle. He's just pure economy power from those manors. And of course, being 20 villagers ahead also helps immensely. Destroyed value very similar though, but army value 3k more for SortOf. Sacred sites though for Mokomi, I don't think they really help. And they can secure this one, so no more pilgrim income. Okay, 116. Now it was more. Wait, but 116 is not 30% more than 112. So I don't know what's going on there with those calculations. Remember one thing, guys, that Knights Templars, they have no landmarks, only the town center. When you build a fortress, it becomes a landmark, but Mokomi has no fortress, so SortOf just needs to kill the TC and he wins. Is that easy? Too easy. Let's see if it does that. He goes for the second TC first. The army The whole army of Mokomi was chasing one unit of SortOf. Now Mokomi needs to rush ASAP back to the base to defend. He's here. 24 man-at-arms. There you go. Synchronized shot. So much damage. Because it was from 40 to Yeoman. The man-at-arms can't hold it. The Lancaster Lord still alive, giving all that HP boost. It's unbelievable. Some Templar brothers arrive. But it's not enough. Mokomi cannot handle it. I think he will lose the second game here, leaving SortOf in a match point situation to advance to the quarterfinals of the Silver League. Yeah, clean fight for SortOf. Well done, well done. Mokomi losing all the units. GG guys, remember to use the links down below. Wait, Mangonel! But no units to protect Mangonel, and Mangonel goes down. Use the links down below on Twitch. If you're watching there, use the commands, and I see you on game number 3, match point for SortOf.